So one thing that I really took away from this event, as someone who's a mom raising a daughter, just teaching her about the anatomy of her body, that is really one big thing that I really took away from this. But the whole event was wonderful, and thank you for putting it on.
One key takeaway that I have from this event, this amazing event, is to be informed and to actually, watch out for these triggers that we have. I was actually triggered by this that called to mind something that happened to me years ago. So this was amazing, and that's something I took away, just to inform yourself of these traumas and these triggers.
I think that one of the key things that I took away from it is that having a safe space helps you to continue to create an opportunity for your growth, for your building, and for your development when it comes to your well-being. So that was important to me, and I appreciate Dr. Molly for inviting me here and having the opportunity to hear the brother speak. So I appreciate it and thank you.
I've known Keith and Roxanne for a little bit, and it's my first time seeing the film. And I'm still left thinking about the complexities of what a black and brown boy, man, adolescent is going through when they have to disclose to someone that they're going through something. So, and all my social work education is really alarming about the fact that there's people still struggling with these things without having a community or someone to talk to. So I really appreciate that Roxanne and Keith are doing this work. So I'm grateful for them.
This was a dope event, and what I got from it is, what was the term that you was using earlier? Restorative circles or restorative discussions. I'm a social worker, clearly. We know that mental health is a big thing, that people need to go to counseling, but counseling tends not to be available for black people a lot because there's not a lot of black counselors and mental health professionals that are available. And also because people don't know how to navigate the mental health system. They don't even know how to find a counselor, or let alone don't have any money for it. So how do we engage these more restorative circles on a community basis, right? How do we get more brothers to create these spaces where brothers can come and speak to each other, and we create mental health sort of like discussions in the community, among people in the community, where there's, because we can't seem to get the mental health professional piece together, right, in terms of access to services. So how do we create that access in our community ourselves through these sort of restorative circles? So that's what I got the most, that I want to take home and try to bust open when I get back to New York.
My key takeaway from this event is the importance of being seen. Dr. Ken Hardy talks about validation. Too often in our community, our people are not being seen, thus they're not being validated, and there's an acting outwards instead of turning inwards. A second key takeaway is that the intersectionality of us, our Weber relationship, has to be built upon, harnessed first and foremost, built upon, and utilized. I always say this, hashtag family first, and we are a global family, hashtag we're all we need to get this work done. Peace.
And the conversation today was really interesting, a good opportunity to learn about how to empower black men in the community to take liberty of their health and wellness. I feel really hopeful about some of the conversations that the doctors shared about what it means to think outside the box to really empower people. And one of the takeaway quotes was empowering men to define their own manhood.
One thing I took away from this event is the wealth of experience that people have and how important it is, and how we can use that to collaborate to change systems that are ineffective.
One thing that I took from this event was the importance of facilitating dialogues between marginalized groups and those who have power, so that you're able to kind of navigate the nuances that come with those scenarios.
I guess something that just further pushed throughout this talk for me was just the importance of intersectionality. I love what they were sharing about how women, just the intersection between women and being black or being marginalized and being a woman just further exacerbates their experiences of trauma. And yeah, that just was really moving for me.
I think what I took away, first of all, the two panels were really powerful to have them back to back, because the first panel was really around trauma healing and this awareness and the impact. And then the second panel for me was more around the role that the community can play, and it was more like community healing, and it was more around bridge building. So on one element, there was this individual solution to dealing with the trauma associated with police violence and things like that. And then the second one was really about how we really have to come together as a community, and we all play a role in this bridge building. So it was a really powerful experience. I just wish it had a broader audience.